breaking news that's going on right now, and I don't even know like
Yeah,
what
literally
exactly is
as
going
we
on.
speak.
But
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with this nigga.
And it's
for the
like,
past couple of hours, he's been trending on Twitter because they're saying he's dead. I don't know where this started from, but apparently Kevin
What?
Samuels is dead. I don't.
Hold on.
Well, yeah,
this is
he
news
Wait,
and
died
play.
bro, I kid you not.
apparently it was like a
What?
cardiac arrest.
Cardiac
Oh,
arrest.
I
And
didn't even see a
a
reason.
lot of news sources but like it's still saying that it's speculating and that it's
Yeah, it hasn't been
unconfirmed.
confirmed yet.
Like Revolt TV, like they just posted a thing saying, from reliable sources they heard that he's passed, but it's still unconfirmed. And they had contacted like the Fulton County Medical Examiner, and they couldn't say yes or no whether they had a body that was Kevin Samuel. So everything is still unconfirmed. So I mean, we don't know, but
Yeah.
some rumors do get started like that, but he
Yeah.
hasn't spoken out about it. So
And that's not the weird thing to me because this has been going on for a couple of hours, and Kevin Samuels he's not a very silent person. He's a very out.
exactly.
So I feel like
Off Twitter.
if he was completely fine, wouldn't he have by now tweeted something
That's
or
what I'm thinking.
posted something on Instagram or something?
Exactly. And so, I mean, he hasn't spoke out about it. The family hasn't spoke out about it. So, I mean, it could be he is, or we don't know.
I feel like his
Until it's
PR team was like, "Don't answer. Let's just let everybody like keep it
That I
trending
was
real
kind of
quick, and then
thinking
we'll
that
answer
too.
tomorrow."
Maybe they just want to
Yeah, bro.
gas it a little bit. Yeah, see.
Probably what it is. Like, yo, just
I
don't
mean,
answer yet. Answer tomorrow.
That's if.
Yeah,
That's
answer
if the
tomorrow.
that's if the news isn't
Answer
true.
tomorrow.
See where this goes. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So I had a couple interesting. So for Kelsey, first off, from like the woman's point of view, we know there's a lot of controversy surrounding Kevin Samuels and his job, his day to day, what he does, and how his approach to it. What do, from in your opinion, what do women like really think about Kevin Samuels? Do you think it's all kind of an act for what he does and for his brand and his image, or do you think this is like really how he is?
I mean, I feel like it's a little bit of both. He's not the first man who had those types of ideas and,
Right.
those types of thoughts about women and how women should conduct themselves and how women should go about finding a man and catering themselves to a man. No, like that's been, I could probably name 5 other guys just like him that have those same thoughts. So I
But they're
definitely don't
not. They
like
they
that.
haven't gotten as popular, or they haven't.
Exactly.
I'm with
So,
you.
I mean, I just didn't really care for it, but he had that type of platform that he was able to speak on those things and kind of reach a bigger audience. So, I mean, he was a self-proclaimed professional in terms of how he, gives out his advice. So, I mean, let him do him. I don't think it's like because I hear there's a lot of people that are like saying like they're happy he's dead. I don't think
Yeah,
like
that's a
that
little
should be
extreme. I don't
that's
Yeah,
think
that's
he
what I
did.
was
extreme.
seeing on there
That's
too, and people were
extreme
like
just for
cracking
someone's
jokes on him
opinion.
already.
But I
But
think that's part of
Yeah.
like how the world is. I feel like that's part of because it hasn't been confirmed. But once, like, say,
Yeah.
God forbid, he really is dead, and they confirm it tomorrow, I feel like people's narratives are going to change a little bit, and people are going to be like,
exactly.
"All right,
That's true.
he
That's
Kevin
true.
Samuels," But so I'm not. I didn't watch a lot of his stuff. I just seen some of it, like the main stuff. But from what I saw, it seemed like usually his critiques and stuff were a result of women coming to him first and asking him advice. No, or did he just straight up sometimes just
That
like
is true. That
Yeah.
is true,
So
but
I
it
mean,
seems like he kind of like
like,
brings that
exactly.
in.
So I mean, if you're seeking advice, like this, what type of content he puts out, and how he already speaks.
Hmm.
You're going to be another one of those people he's going to talk like that too. So
right,
they put themselves out there in a position to be talked about like that. So
right?
it's kind of like it's on both ends. It's like freaking
Yeah.
like similar to like Jerry Springer or Maury. Like you put yourself in a position
Yeah.
to
That's
be
how I
fun
kind
of.
of look at it
So
sometimes. Yeah,
it's like
Yeah. And the way he presents it.
exploitation.
Yeah, and like the way he presents it, it's like it's almost like he's like inviting them to challenge him in that argument. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, and I feel like a lot of times right now, especially in like this. this like uprising of social media and of like, you know, podcasts and talk shows and stuff like that, it benefits you once you find your brand to kind of just run with it. You know what I'm saying? Like once you find your thing that people react to and that people like, or that you're gonna get attention for, whether it's good. There's no such thing as bad press, really, especially these days.
And that's what I told a lot of people when it comes to not only Kevin Samuels, but in Kevin Samuels' situation, I was like, you're not gonna really know whether he really believes what he's saying, because like he's always gonna have that one, because he's niched down, and he's always gonna have that one thing that he's gonna talk about and how he's gonna go about situations. So it's like he's gonna go in on it because he's making so much money doing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like that's how I believe these things come about and how these people don't change when it comes to these things.
And when did he really start getting popular? Like it hasn't even been like, what's it been, like 2 years or so? Even?
Like about 2 years. I would say he probably started being popular maybe like right before the pandemic, and I think the pandemic's when he really got popular because
everybody started getting bored and getting on.
People were home.
Wow. People started jumping in his lives because everybody was home and shit like that. Yeah.
Right. Wow. Well, possibly R.I.P. to Kevin Samuels if he.
I ain't gonna say it yet.
I ain't gonna say it yet.
I don't know. So.
Yeah. Somebody tweeted something pretty valid though. They was like, if TMZ ain't say nothing about it, then he probably not dead.
Somebody said before. Somebody said the Shade Room, and I think the Shade Room posted something. So I don't know.
I don't know. Shade Room be capping sometimes.
TMZ be capping too.
That's fake true.
I would say Fox News, but some people say Fox News be capping too. So I don't know. All these people.
They cap is on a whole different.
Like I'm until the family or Kevin Samuels himself speaks out about it, then
you don't know what to believe. That's true.
Right.
So we'll definitely keep up with that.
Hey, black guys, pull up.
But moving on, I guess we're getting close to the end.